What is up, credit repair business owners and hustlers? In today's video, we're going to be going over 4 necessities. These are 4 automations that you 100% absolutely need in your credit repair business. And I can almost assure you that you have probably seen it in a couple of your competitors, or maybe you just heard about it, but just never gotten around with it. And guys, all of this is done through GoHighLevel. Honestly, GoHighLevel is like my favorite sales system. So if you haven't used it already, guys, the link down below will give you 2 weeks completely for free of GoHighLevel. So make sure you use it, because when you use my link, I'm going to feel more morally obligated to want to help you out. So guys, again, let's get straight to this video and let me share my screen, because the first one I want to show you guys is a simple DM automation. And Blade, what do I mean by a DM automation? Let me show you guys. Is this it? Is sick. All right. So now, have you guys ever put out a video and told somebody to do some sort of action in the comments? Now, I'm sure you've heard other people do this or seen other people do this. And I'm sure you've seen it done so many freaking times. There's a reason because of it, because it's so easy to just bring in a whole shit ton of leads using a DM automation. But really, what is a DM automation? So let's say you're recording content, okay? Let's say you're recording a beautiful video about credit repair, and you're like, comment the word credit for me to send you over my calendar link. Or let's say you got a new ebook that you're posting about, you're talking about. You might be want to you're like, comment the word ebook, and I'm gonna shoot you over this amazing 30-step guide on how to increase your credit score 30 points. Whatever. Or maybe you want to be like, yo, if you guys want to hop on a quick financial consult with me, comment the word schedule, and I'll shoot you over my calendar link right now. Now, I know you're thinking, well, Blade, I'm saying this, you're going to comment, but what's going to happen over here? Well, let me show you exactly what, and I'll show you an example of it actually being used with another one of my clients over here. So let's go off the word credit over here. Over here at the top is called a trigger. A trigger is what starts and activates this entire workflow, this entire automation. So for this example, the trigger is going to be when somebody comments on a post, regardless if it's on Facebook or if it's on Instagram. So if you can see over here, if I click on this, contains phrase credit, okay? Page is my GoHighLevel Growth Partner page. What I can even do is I can make it per specific post, some sort of custom post that I might have. I can make it specific to that. And the same exact setup that I have with Facebook, I have it with Instagram over here as well too. And the way that this works is, first I always just standard do a remove from all workflows. I don't want 2 workflows bouncing around each other, confusing people, just in case, especially for those accounts that got a lot of going on. You're probably going to do a remove workflow. Next thing out here is immediately we're going to respond to the comment. And what's great about GoHighLevel is that you can add multiple different responses for it to like cycle through. Of course, you can add custom values into it directly to here. Check your DM first name, Blade. But what I really want to exemplify here is that you can put as many responses on here as you really want for it to then cycle through on those responses. But where the real bread and butter, where the money's really made, is when it actually responds to those people, when it direct messages those people. So like I said, again, when people comment the word credit onto your post, it's going to respond back to the comment. It's going to say, I got you. Check out your DMs. It's going to like that comment as well too. And then it'll automatically shoot over this message directly to their direct messages or to their messenger or to their Instagram messenger. And check this out. Hey, thanks for commenting on post. What's currently holding your credit back? Question. By the way, you can schedule a call, free custom value. The custom value over here is what the call is named, is a credit restoration call, with my calendar link over here. Boom. Now, as you can see, you can really do this. The possibilities are endless with this. Think about your content and how you can really work around your content now to be able to bring in more leads. At the end of every IG post, why aren't you now saying, comment the word DIY, comment the word credit, comment the word X, whatever the word might be, the key word. From now on, you can tell people to comment that and they'll automatically receive a text message back. And what the great part about that is because they're in the system, in your GoHighLevel system, is that you can set up automations to then just keep on re-nurturing those people, because you already have them. You already opened that message with them. So you can continue to send them over messages directly through Instagram Messenger or through Facebook Messenger right over there. Sweet. So that's the DM automation. That's the first one over there I want to show you, is the keyword DM automation. The next thing that I really want to show you guys is, and it might seem very simple, but not a lot of companies have this. And this can be use cased in just about, well, all these automations be use case in just about every business. But the next one I really want to show you guys is what I call is a missed call text back. And I keep this one over here in the data housekeeping section. Missed call text back. Now, this one is awesome. This one is awesome because what this happens is when people call up your business and you miss the call, you don't want that lead calling up somebody else. Chances are someone's calling you because they probably scrolled through Google or IG or whatever it might be. They found your number, like, oh, there you go, best credit bureau service in Nevada, whatever. I'm gonna call this person up. But that person doesn't answer. He has a list of results of people that he can call up. So I don't want that person calling somebody else up if I don't respond. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up some sort of automation so that when somebody were to call me and I miss that call because I'm too busy taking a shit or something, I don't know. But if I miss that call, I want that person to immediately get a text recognizing that, hey, I got that message. I will get back to you at my earliest convenience when I'm done wipe my ass. So right over here is simple. The trigger is missed call inbound. Inbound means when they're coming calling you. Outbound is or you calling out people. Okay. So you can set it up two different ways. If it's incoming missed call, or if you send somebody else a call and that person outbound missed a call as well too. But that's not as important as the inbound one. Because the people coming inbound looking for your services actively right now. Okay. So like I said, trigger over here is going to make it a voicemail, no answer. You could also do completely no answer is probably the one that you want to do. And then I have a little way over here to wait 2 minutes to pretend as if I'm actually texting a message to the person. And then over here is I just send a quick text message. Hey, how could I help? Sorry, I missed your call. Sorry for, hey, this is user first name as us, the user. Hey, this is Rob at location name Alpha Credit Repair. I'm sorry I missed your call. How could I help? And now they're able to respond back to this onto here and directly to my GoHighLevel, and we can start our conversation. And then I can pre-qualify them, schedule them in, or sell them directly through chat. But what also I like about here is an internal notification. So what this really does is it sends an in-app notification. So if you have the Lead Connector app, which goes simultaneously with GoHighLevel, it's download on your iPhone, you download on your Android. This will also send you out an app notification saying that, hey, you missed a call, and it'll redirect you directly to that conversation once you click on that app notification. Whoa, drop the mic. But you can see how powerful this shit is. Because like people going, for example, and I used to work with a lot of construction guys, but in construction, people are primarily looking for my construction company to Google my business. So people would if the first person didn't if missed the first person missed the call, they're going to the second person because a construction company is a construction company. It's the same as the other one. You can probably say the same thing with credit, but I don't want to offend anybody over here. What I'm trying to say is that when people are looking up for credit for companies to be able to work on their credit, they are going to look for the person at the earliest convenience, at the easiest convenience. So if you're not right there to answer the call, if you don't have systems in place to answer those calls and to respond to those people, they're going to be going to somebody else. We don't want that, right? We're not wanting to miss opportunities, okay? If you're anything like me, you don't want to miss out on money, all right? So keep that money in your pocket and implement a missed call text back, all right? Cool, cool. Next one over here, guys, what I call an abandoned cart. I love an abandoned cart. Now, you can use an abandoned cart setup for a couple of different things. I like to use them for digital products. You can use them for digital ebook sales. You can use them for dispute letter sales. But let me show you this one over here. Okay. And the example over here is going to be abandoned cart less than $30 is what the abandoned cart is. $30, obviously you can change that. But pretty much how this works, guys, is let's say we're selling an ebook. Okay. Let's say we're selling an ebook, and let me show you like an ebook funnel over here, just to explain what I'm talking about over here. Check out this funnel over here that it's on the template library. This funnel is for a free ebook, but I quickly added a two-step order form onto here just to show how the abandoned cart procedure really works. And the way that this works is there's two steps to this order form. We got a one-step order form, we got a two-step order form. It's pretty simple. So if I say here TorradoBlade@gmail.com, and if I fill out as well too this Go to the next step. Boom. Obviously, no products are available. Let's say I went to the second step of the order form, but I didn't buy anything. That is considered an abandoned cart. So I just typed in my information, my name, email, and phone number. When I went to here and I just closed, I just left, and I went off this tab over here. Boom, I'm gone. So because I filled out that two-step order form, you're gonna see that I pop up over here. Boom, boom. I know it says 1 month ago, but my data was in the system with my information over here, as you can see. But because I didn't complete the order, it's considered as an abandoned cart. I failed at step one of two steps. I'm halfway there, but I left. That happens all the freaking time. I've been talking to a lot of people with a white label DIY, new software that just recently came out. And what happens is people are seeing this AI software. It's like a free software. Boom, my gosh, everyone's so happy. Yeah, it's free. But then they go into the next step of it, which is credit monitoring, and that credit monitoring service is $30. So in order for them to have the free shit, they also have to pay for something. So what that ultimately means is that a lot of people are opting in, but then they agree with the actual pay of $30. People are dropping off. So one simple thing that I implemented to a lot of these white label DIY AI-based credit that disputing software that's supposed to be free. A simple thing that we implemented with those people are abandoning cart systems, abandoning cart text back, email back, voicemail drop back. In which case they sign up for this software, but then they agree with $30. They thought it was free, but then they agree with $30. Like, oh my gosh, what the F? I don't know how to pay for this shit. So a lot of people dropping off. I want to say around 70% of the people are literally freaking just dropping off in that software. It's honestly it's probably more than that. But that's 70% of the people that aren't, you just left. That what are you gonna do? You're just gonna drop them? You're just going to not talk to them? Every single time somebody opts in, that's an opportunity where somebody can pay you money. And if you're anything like me, you don't want to miss out on good money. You need to set up something like an abandoned cart workflow. Now, an abandoned cart workflow works just like this. It's very, very simple. People that opt in but don't complete the purchase, we want to hit those people with text, emails, voicemail, drops, everything under the sun that we possibly can to be able to get them to come back and then make that purchase. And maybe sometimes it's not necessarily just to bring them back to sign up for that $30 credit monitoring. Maybe it's to bring them into a community. Maybe it's to bring these people into a Facebook group. Maybe it's to bring these people to just follow you. Maybe it's to bring these people to a scheduled call. Maybe you have a downsell. Maybe you have an upsell that you want to bring these people into. I don't know exactly what you have. Every business is obviously different, and you can structure this setup, the system very differently with every business, obviously. It's quite simple as just making up a copy. What I'm trying to say is I want to use this to really just give you ideas. In which case, my favorite thing really to do in this abandoned cart is to add what I call a voicemail drop. You don't see it here because I don't have it on here, but you click on this voicemail, you upload your file, your MP3 file. I don't have any pre-recorded messages, and then you save it. And what that does is it shoots out a voicemail, but it doesn't ring. The voicemail does not ring. It's a ringless voicemail drop that goes directly to the voicemail that they can hear out to. And it usually goes something like this. Hey, it's Blade from Funnel Hacker Labs. Hey, it's Blade from Alpha Credit Consulting. I just wanted to reach out because I noticed that you were interested in our DIY software that we had, but you never continued to complete the purchase. I just shot you over a quick email and a text so you can go back to that. Or you can just always shoot me a quick text back. Or you can just hop on a call with me. Boom. Hang up, whatever. And it goes something like that. But what ends up really happening is people are listening to that voicemail and they're like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot about these people. I'm so glad that they reminded me. They go back into the text or they go back into the email and they're like, oh yeah, I remember that. My Wi-Fi did go out. Or maybe I did forgot to, whatever it might be. I want to continue making the investment. I want to go back in here, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to make the investment, blah, blah. And then they go back and they make the investment. And what's really great about this too is that you can make this thing as long as you freaking want it to be. Okay? As in which case you can quite literally be like, okay, if you have any questions, respond back to this message. Okay. And then if you want to be like respond back to this message and you want to get a notification of when somebody responds back, what you would do is you do a wait. You would do a wait for reply. Reply to either the text message or the email. This is a wait for reply. Okay. In which case, this is a stop right here. The workflow is not going to continue until somebody replies. And then what I would do is I would do an if else, and I would do replied. So contact replied true. The contact reply yes. So if the contact replied, I wanted to notify me, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to send an SMS notification to myself saying that this person, contact full name John Kennedy, replied by saying, go back here, go to message, body, boom. And now, whatever he responded back to that email, to that text with, it'll send this over directly to your text or let you know where the conversation is. So you're not really missing anything. And then the next system that I'm about to show you is really great for this. I don't want to save this. Let me just go back here. The next system I'm about to show you is what I call a new lead. Okay, a new lead nurture system workflow. And in which case, that reply back is honestly is perfect for this one as well too. And a new lead nurtures, it's exactly what it sounds. It inherently sounds it's pretty simple. When a new lead comes in, we want to nurture those people because I don't know, maybe you guys will run Facebook ads, but you guys can probably tell already about yourself that the longer it takes you to get back to that person, the more likely that person's going to go to somebody else. The longer it takes to get back to that person, the quality is just going to start dropping and dropping because he's either going to forget, he's going to go do his activity, he's going to look at other competitors' pricing, he's going to go through and be like, oh, I actually don't really need this as badly as I really thought I needed it. Long story short, that's what's going to happen. So, what the new lead nurture really is here to do is to nurture people as soon as they come in. As soon as they come in. And this way, you're not missing out on any opportunities. So let me show you what I mean by over here. Let me go to this one over here. Actually, no, this is the live schedule. Let me see this one. I don't want to overcomplicate it right now with AI because I want to show you just the basics on this because you guys need this. Check this out. Cool. If somebody were to submit a TikTok form, if somebody were to submit a Facebook lead form, if somebody were to submit a form on my website, okay? Any of those things means that they're a lead because they gave me information to something that they expressed into, to a funnel that they expressed into, to an ad that they expressed interest into. And as soon as they come in, your goal is to hit them up. Your goal is to really be like, hey, thanks for coming in. How about you go to the next step? Schedule a call or just freaking just buy directly. That's the point of this one over here. The point of this workflow really is to make it so that they don't forget who you are, to make sure that they opt in and they know who they opted in for, what they opted in, what service it is, who you are, where they get the text messages from. They need to know all that stuff. So, for example, boom, they opt in immediately. They're immediately getting an email. Great, let's get started. Here, step one, sign up for our club, credit monitoring. Step two, schedule your free consultation. Boom. Next one over here. Text message one over here. First text message that goes out to this person. Hey, contact first name. It's Blade from location name Alpha Credit. Following up on the latest request for credit repair. Let's set up a quick call and see how we can help you. What time or date works best? Simple. IG message goes directly out. Same exact thing. What time works best? Facebook message goes out. Works exact same way. And like I said, in the very, very bottom of this, what you could really set up is you can set up what's called a wait for reply. Again, contact, wait for reply. Reply to all of these steps out here. There's a lot of them, so I'm just gonna pretend like we clicked all of them. Boom. And then again, if else, if replied, if the contact replied and said mornings, let's say the contact replied to that first message was like morning. Okay, cool, great. Now I'm gonna be like SMS. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna all users blast it out to all my VAs. I'm like contact first name just replied with this message over here. Boom. Or what should we actually body now? Pretty cool, right? And now we can really do now. You can get really into it because this first question over here. Let me go to the very, very top again. So I want to show you something pretty interesting. This can get pretty extensive. I don't want to overcomplicate it too much, but what time of day works best? You really got three options: morning, afternoon, and night. So what you could do is you can do here, contact replied. You replied true is yes. All right. Now I wanted to, oops. All right. There we go. Contact replied true, yes. What we can do is you can do replied message contains morning. You can have another, oops, have another segment over here. Contact reply message contains afternoon. And this one can be like replied message contains night. And you can segment out everybody accordingly to that. In which case, this person's interested in the morning, put a tag on it for mornings, send a quick notification to our VA saying follow up this guy who's interested in the morning, just to make things just a whole lot easier. And now, what I want to show you guys is my last one over here. My last one, this will be like a little bonus one over here. And I call this one a stale reactivation campaign because I put everybody into this. Whenever I have a new client, I'm like, yo, give me your lead list. Right? Give me your lead list. Anybody that has not purchased from you, let's put them into what I call a stale reactivation campaign. In which case, it's all it's doing is it's reactivating people that haven't talked in a while. So you can put a trigger over here, or you can just drop people into here, in which case it's a stale opportunity. Duration for 90 days, this person was stale. What do I mean by stale? As in they have not replied back. They haven't clicked a trigger link, they haven't replied back, they haven't said anything. They're just stale. Stale in pipeline for 30 days, 90 days, however you really want it to be. Oop, you can't call me right now, I'm busy. Let's All right, enough of that that call. So, like I said, a stale opportunity really means that someone has not replied to you or has not clicked on something, or haven't gone through the funnel, whatever it might be. They're stale because they have not engaged back. So all those people that are stale, we can add them into what I call a stale 90-day reactivation campaign. Or just if it's a new client, like I said, they have a big freaking lead list, 1,000 people, okay, and they want to reactivate those people, bring them back into some sort of workflow, and hopefully eventually get them to schedule maybe a sales call. So, like I said, the trigger is very simple. Boom, add contact tag. This person's stale. And then we start hitting them up with emails. Oh, yeah, guys. And now what I like to do is I like to really hit them up with emails, mainly more than just text messages. The main reason being is because text messages cost a little bit more than emails are pretty much basically free. And how this works is just shoots them out day after day, emails and text messages, talking to them about, hey, are you tired of having bad credit? Boom, boom. Hey, schedule up a call. Are you still interested in improving your credit scores? Boom, boom. All to the very end. You requested a couple of weeks ago the credit boost program, but I haven't heard from you. Click here to schedule a credit analysis now. Boom. Simple. Very simple is that campaign. And now what I like too, what I really like about this is if you click on here, if I scroll down, let me see where's the link. This over here, if I highlight this, if I take this, see this is a calendar page link. Rather than that, what I can do instead is I can use what's called a trigger link, okay, of the calendar page link. I use a trigger link. What this does is it counts all the people that click on that link. If they click on the link, they're at least somewhat interested, and it'll move them ahead on the pipeline. Clicked trigger link. Okay. And I know you're thinking, Blade, first of all, where are trigger links found? First of all, trigger links are found in marketing over here. You click on marketing, you click on trigger links over here, and you can see the calendar page one that I just used over here. Calendar page is the one which is connected to my custom value, which is my custom value is just the website domain, the calendar page, whatever. Okay. But what's really cool about it too is that the automation that I have, in which case, Click trigger link, add to a manual call. The hit trigger link, boom, it updates the opportunity, adds them to click trigger link stage, and it also adds them to what's called a manual call. Manual calls are fucking awesome. I love manual calls because you can go into here, you click on manual actions. It doesn't show them on here. But if I go to here, let me go to a different account. This one, for example. If I go to here, if I click on let's start, what is this going to do? It's going to cycle through. I don't want to call these people yet. But what it's going to do is it's going to activate what's called a power dialer. I hang up here. I said no answer. And guess what? Wait for it. It goes to the next lead. And I click on this, next lead. I can type my little notes. This gives me some time. Or I can just press pause and boom. I call the next person. That's exactly how that power dialer works, guys. I freaking love that power dialer. And I can pause it right here. Just that. Stop. Don't stop. I need to write some notes real quick. Stop. Don't type anything. And then I go back into it. But cool, cool. Like I said, all those people will then be found. Oops. Let me go back to my blank. All the people that express at least somewhat interest, in which case they click on that trigger link, all those people are found right here then. Because we had that automation that recognizes that they clicked on something, moves them over to here, and especially if they don't continue to schedule up the call, you want to know from who in your hundreds of thousands of leads, or at least expressing somewhat interest and clicking on your emails. Boom, that's where it would pop up. But yeah, guys, this is the go high level of necessity. Everything really, but besides a funnel. The last necessity might be like a simple call funnel over here. A landing page, survey, schedule page, and then thank you page. That's probably the most simplest funnel that you can build out. A landing page, schedule, and thank you page. And the reason why we have a survey over here is that the survey goes before the schedule if you want higher quality, but more expensive cost per result. You move the survey to after the schedule if you want less quality, cheaper results or cheaper cost per schedule because you don't have that friction-based event in front of them scheduling up the call. Yeah, guys, if any of this intrigued, you already know how to find it. You can always go to creditpairmarketing.com over here, creditpairmarketing.com. You can see everything that we have. I can't guarantee the prices always stay the same. It probably won't. But the DIY plan, check this out. We have the DIY plan. We got two DIY plans. The basic, which comes with just all the automations. And then you got over here, the starter, which also incorporates all the funnels as well too. So all these funnels over here, these are on the starter package. The basic, you get the automations, and of course you get the Discord membership because we act as also strategic growth partners. So if you have any questions in terms of growth, support, whatever it might be, strategy, throw it in the Discord and I'd be more than happy to want to answer those questions for you. So you truly believe the more money we make you means the more money we're going to end up getting paid. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions, you guys know where to drop it or just reach out to me. I want to make you more money. God bless, guys, and thank you for watching. Peace out, guys.